Eat fresh.
Merry Christmas Eve. Start your day off with Subway and, of course, with us here at the Weather Network. We are in storm watch as quite a big system will impact people throughout Ontario, Quebec, and into the Atlantic provinces. Damaging winds. We'll be breaking down that story. We are in storm watch. And across the prairies, things are still relatively warm today compared to seasonal. Some snow for southern Alberta. Calgary looks to be right on par with a perfect Christmas. And then also looking at a drier... Well, Merry Christmas Eve and happy storm watch. That's what we're seeing here throughout Eastern Canada. Rachel Schoutsen, Dr. Doug Gillum with you. And Doug, this is quite a big system that is affecting people out of Ontario all the way through the Maritime provinces, and a lot of elements involved with this.
Yes, there sure are. And most of those elements not what you would expect around Christmas time. Again, much more of a fall-like system with the wind, the rain, and the record-breaking warm temperatures expected for Christmas Day in parts of Atlantic Canada.
So as we look at some of the rainfall, this is not over-the-top amounts of rain, let's say, but to be getting this much rain late December, it's weird.
Oh, it sure is. 40 to 60 millimeters, and the bulk of that rain will be falling in the Maritimes tonight into Christmas morning. The precipitation amounts during the day on Christmas Eve, not especially heavy, but a few spots seeing temperatures near zero, so seeing some freezing rain, freezing drizzle.
Okay, now another element with this system is the winds. The wind gusts could be damaging, and as we play this out, you can see the stronger winds really start to develop. When is that, Doug?
During the overnight and especially Christmas morning is when the winds will be most widespread. Now, the strongest winds will be the typical wreck house lay Souette throughout Cape Breton Island, but even along the south shore of Nova Scotia and around the Bay of Fundy, winds will be gusting 70, 80 plus kilometers per hour. So isolated power outages not out of the question.
All right, so lots of elements to deal with, and not a lot of snow, really, which is, I know what people want, but the chance of a white Christmas in Halifax, you're at about zero right now. So as we look at the different types of precipitation, again, rain to much of the south. This is Christmas Eve tonight, mixing lines, snow to the north, and then we change slightly into Christmas Day because we see that cooler air filtering into Ontario.
Yeah, and we do have heavy snow for tonight into Christmas morning for parts of northern Ontario, especially between Timmins to Kirkland Lake, and even places like Sudbury, North Bay that see mostly rain. Quick burst of snow in the pre-dawn hours Christmas morning, fresh couple centimeters of snow in parts of the Nickel Belt.
And now we mentioned the wind happening throughout Atlantic Canada. That's going to be your big story, but it's also an issue throughout southern Ontario. We want to really pinpoint northern shores of Erie towards the Niagara region.
Right, Niagara's where we're especially concerned. We have the threat for thunderstorms this evening, but then the high wind threat continues overnight into Christmas morning. The Niagara Peninsula, north shore of Lake Erie, along the north shore of Lake Ontario, Prince Edward County, Point Petrie, and along the shores of Lake Huron and Georgian Bay. Local wind gusts of 80 to 100 kilometers per hour, and any thunderstorm that develops late this afternoon into the overnight has the potential to produce locally damaging winds as well. So while the power outages probably won't be widespread, we certainly have that threat for power outages tonight into Christmas morning. Also the threat for downed trees as well.
Yeah, so start thinking about things if perhaps a power outage happens in your area, localized. You need money on hand, you need your canned food. Christmas Day without the turkey happened for some last year with the ice storm. Possibly again, not trying to scare you, but these are the elements we are looking at. So again, rainfall, it's over the top considering it's Christmas Day here. Widespread, people could see 40 millimeters of rain. And then a big snow story up to the north of Sudbury. That's where we are really getting into quite a bit of snow. Now, Doug, this is a little sneak peek at, let's say, the future. We are warm, we are mild, record-breaking into Christmas Eve, Christmas Day for some, but things are going to change. So let's switch over to that temperature map. Above seasonal now, but what's this?
What a pattern change. This is New Year's Eve. So we've had a lot of mild weather the last couple of weeks, but we end 2014, go into 2015 with much more wintry weather across most of the country.